For the reference, I will be keeping a record of your presentation, like we keep the exam script, the record of your presentation, and you'll be sending your slides in the group. Huh? So I will save the slides as well for the reference. So make sure that you are sending your slides and the recording will be there as a reference point. Okay. So Numan, now your slides are visible as well. You can start.
Good morning, everyone. Good
Good
I
morning.
feel
Yeah.
very nervous. First time I'm going to I'm going to present my presentation in online. Now start. Good morning, everyone. I'm Gulaman from PES 53. Uh, my today's presentation, I am going to talk about the ineffectiveness of traditional writing instruction in language learning. We can say that in why we need a new approach. In introduction, writing is a crucial skill in language learning. Traditional teaching methods often fail to develop effective communication skills. These presentations, I am going to explore traditional methods, their shortcomings, and a better approach.
Yeah.
They follow most of the time in traditional teaching, teaching writing, it follows the grammar translation method, focusing on grammar rule and direct translation. On the other hand, they follow memorization of set of phrases. Students learn fixed expressions rather than development. Yeah, learn expression rather than developing independent or easy-based learning. Encourage structure but often limits creativity and spon spontaneity. Uh, on the other hand, uh, they cannot focus on correcting errors, emphasize on avoiding mistakes rather than fluency. Now we talk about why traditional methods are ineffective. There are lots of reasons for ineffectiveness, like lack of real-world applications, overemphasis on perfections, minimal interactions, limited engagement. Lack of real-world applications, writing in a foreign language require flexibility, not strong rules. Emphasis on perfections, fear of making mistakes, discourage learning. Minimal interaction, writing is uh, tre- treated as a isolated skills rather than a communicative one. Limited encouragement. Traditional methods often fail to engage student actively. Mm. For this reason, we need a new approach in writing. So why need a new approach? Now talk about writing should be process oriented, not just focus on result. What is process oriented? Process oriented means focus on how to do something, not just the final result. For example, instead of only thinking about passing, um, instead of only thinking about passing, a process oriented student focus on uh, making study plan, taking good notes, practicing with quiz, reviewing mistakes. This is the way uh, they can learn better in process-oriented communicative writing practice, encouraging real-world application such as email, storytelling, and dialogue writing. Peer collaboration, feedback from classmate enhance learning. So they can collaborate each other, talk with another student, and fix their problem. Then last one is encouraging creativity, allowing students to express their thoughts freely. Teacher should give space to express their feelings about the topic. It's very helpful for learning new things. All of this prescription, in my opinion, um, I can say that traditional methods do not align with natural learning acquisitions. Writing should be dynamic and communicative, not static and mechanical. Focus should shift from correctness to expressions, engagement, and interactions. Teachers should integrate modern approaches such as technology assisted writing and interactive assignments. Technology assist uh, tech, technology Technology assisted writings means using technology like apps, any kind of software or AI. For example, and use technology spell checking. We can fix mistake automatically. On the other hand, we can use AI. Using AI, we can get ideas, summarizes, or rewrites. In, co- in conclusion, uh, In conclusion, we can say that traditional teaching method do not effectively develop writing skills for language learners. A new approach emphasizing engagement, creativity, and real-world application is essential. Language learning should be a natural, interactive, and enjoyable process. Wow, that's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, that's quite a long presentation. Okay, now one, first of all, in your slides, the slides are appropriate, I will say. Though you better not write this much on your slide. You talk about it, talk about the main issues that you want to say something, but don't write much in your slides. So by the way, I'll be giving you on your slides 2.5 out of 3. On criticism, the traditional method, you have rightly criticized the traditional method. So I'll be giving you 3 out of 3 in your criticism part. And in giving a solution, you have given a proper solution as well, I believe. Huh? So the only thing is like, since you have read it out, I don't know how much you could understand the complex things that you have talked about. So for that, I need to give you a test that I cannot give. But I felt like maybe you have a bit of lack of understanding on what you talked about. Your slides are perfect. Your criticisms and solutions are perfect. The only thing is missing, I felt like that you are a bit disconnected on what you said. Huh? So that's why you are not emotionally that much attached. So I'll be giving you very good marks on solution part as well. I'll be giving you 3 out of 4. So your total will be 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. Thank you. Good job. Now you can switch off your camera and unshare whatever you have shared. Huh? Next one. Next is after Noman, Rubina. How about you? Again?
আমার তো স্লাইড শেয়ার হচ্ছে না, আপনাকে আমি হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে দেই, আপনি একটু শেয়ার
Yeah,
করতে
yeah, yeah.
পারবেন?
You share the slide and I can share it from here. Huh? Do it. Do it immediately. Today I sit down with this psychology that I'll be giving you 10 out of 10 if everything is perfect. And then if not, then I will be cutting a few marks. Okay. So I'm yet to receive your slides.
স্যার আমি হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে দিয়েছি।
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me check. Rubina Jahan. What is it? Google Drive? There is an issue maybe with your slide. That's why it's not. You see, when you are sharing, even it comes as a in Google Drive, not the regular sharing. Okay, by the way, I hope you can see the slide now. Do you see the slide now? Hello, Rubina.
স্যার এটা আমার আগের স্লাইডটা চলে গেছে, আমি আরেকটা স্লাইড শেয়ার করতেছি।
Oh, acha. Okay. So this is cancelled. Rubina will be sharing again. The whole world is waiting for you, Rubina. We cannot
স্যার
move.
কালকে বিকাল হসপিটাল থেকে আসলাম, সব এলোমেলো হয়ে আছে, শরীর ভালো না।
Yeah, right. So that's why the whole world is waiting for you.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Yeah. So I hope this time it works. PowerPoint. Yeah. Slideshow from the beginning. Yeah. This one, right?
জি স্যার।
Yeah. Okay, you start.
Hello everyone. I am talk about my name is Isra Jahan Rubina from 53 batch. I am going to talk about language proficiency test. Going to next slide.
Yeah.
Proficiency test. Introduction to proficiency test. Language testing refers to the process of evaluating an individual's language abilities in one or more language skills. Proficiency test, achievement test, diagnostic test, placement test are the types of language testing. Going to next slide. Proficiency test. Proficiency test. Language proficiency is the ability of an individual to language effectively and accurately in real life situation. It involves with several skills including listening, speaking, reading, writing.
Rubina, please, one second. Are you giving presentation on testing and evaluation or teaching language skill? We are in the class of teaching language skills, huh? So have you prepared this for the other class? Then maybe you have got confused.
পরপর তিনটা রেডি করছি, তো এই জন্য আমার হচ্ছে যে হয়তো ভুলে গেছে। বাট স্যার এটা যে স্কিলের মেবি।
Yeah. It sounds like teaching language skills. It sounds like you have prepared it for the advantages of proficiency tests. So this is on language testing and evaluation, maybe.
ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ টেস্টিং এভুলেশনে তো আমি টপিক দেখে দুইটা রেডি করছি।
Right. Acha, you try to relate it then. So this is a slide you were in. Okay. Okay. Should I go to the next slide? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আরেকবার জিজ্ঞাসা করি রুবিনা আপনি কি জানেন যে আমাদের আজকের টিচিং প্রেজেন্টেশন
আমি
টপিকটা কি
স্যার
আর কি আপনার প্রেজেন্টেশন টপিকটা কি একটু বলেন তো আবার
তাহলে আমার যে স্লাইডটা রেডি করা আছে আগেরটা আমি ওইটাই দেই।
আচ্ছা না আবার একটু জিজ্ঞাসা করি যে আপনার প্রেজেন্টেশন টপিকটা কি একটু বলেন তো আরেকবার
প্রফিসিয়েন্সি টেস্ট।
proficiency test no we are not talking about proficiency test man we are working on teaching a language skill টিচিং আর ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ স্কিল আপনি রিডিং পড়াবেন অথবা রাইটিং পড়াবেন লিসনিং পড়াবেন অথবা টিচিং পড়াবেন সেটা নিয়ে আসলে আজকে প্রেজেন্টেশন দিস ইজ হাউ উই সিলেক্টেড দ্য টপিকস হ্যাঁ সো আই ডোন্ট নো দেয়ার মাস্ট বি আ মিসকমিউনিকেশন সো রুবিনা বেটার আপনি একটু রিভিউ করেন
আমাকে 5 মিনিট দেন, আমি ঠিক
হ্যাঁ
করতেছি।
প্রয়োজন পড়লে আমরা উই উইল কাম ব্যাক এগেইন হ্যাঁ আমরা আরেকবার ফিরে আসবো
5 মিনিট দেন আমাকে।
নো প্রবলেম ইয়া ওকে হু ইজ নেক্সট কে আছে আমার লিস্টে
আমি মানসুরা।
Mansura. Yeah, Mansura. Yeah, please, Mansura, you have to open your camera, share your slide, and then move on. Now we can see you, and now you share your slide as well.
ওয়েলকাম।
Yeah, Mansura, we can see your slide as well. Starting with thank you. Yeah, good job. We can see you and your slide both. So start.
স্যার আমার স্ক্রিন কি দেখা যাচ্ছে?
Yeah, Mansura Akhtar, ID 5321004.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mansur Akhtar from batch 53. Today I'm going to presentation on the topic, the reading process and or strategies. Here is my presentation slide, and I'm now going to discuss about the what is reading. Reading is the process of recognizing, interpreting, and understanding written or printed text to extract meaning and information. Sometimes it involves decoding symbols like letter or words, comprehending ideas, and analyzing the content for learning or enjoyment. Next slide. Process of reading. The process of reading involves of stages that helps individuals to understand retain and apply information from a text. Here are some key strategies: pre-reading strategies, while reading strategies, that means during reading strategies, and post-reading strategies. What is pre-reading strategies? In this stage, activate the own knowledge and prepare students for the text. Activities might include predicting the contents based on the title or a few keywords. That means understand the main idea from the headline. It also introducing a new vocabulary or discussing the topic or spark interest and make connections. Next one is during reading. During reading, in this stage, students directly deal with the text. Teachers may guide sometimes students to focus on specific details, ask questions, and content, and encourage strategies such as skimming or scanning, reading for details to understand the whole theme or content. Last one is pre-reading strategies. Post-reading strategies. Post-reading strategies in this phrase focuses on understanding and expanding on the text content. Activate may include discussion or group work to reflect on the reading, writing summaries or response. Post-reading activities also serve to assess how well students have understand the whole text or content and apply for a new knowledge. Difficulties of reading strategies. In this slide, I will discuss about the difficulties or differences which problems students faces in classroom or teacher teaches them in classroom. So during the reading process that can hinder their learning. Some common challenges or difficulties include limited attention span, lack of motivation, difficulty with vocabulary, language barriers. Limited attention span means in classroom, student may struggle to stay focused during long reading process, or especially it matter engaging with the team. With content that some students may understand the
দুইজনের কথার একজনের কথা
স্যার চলে আসছেন।
Oh, yes, I'm back. Yeah, please proceed with your presentation. Sorry, internet disruption হয়ে গেছে. I think it's from my side. The problem was from my side. Yeah, continue, Mansoor.
Okay, sir. Difficulties with comprehension. Familiar words.
Yeah. Back again. Yes, Mansoor. You have some disruption, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, continue, please.
Language barriers, that means English language learners or students with the limited language proficiency may struggle to keep up with reading tasks, defeating their comprehension. Moving to the next slide. Solution to difficulties of reading process. How to solution the difficulties or which problems we face in the classroom, that is teachers and learners can adapt various strategies. Their enhanced comprehension, fluency, and overall reading engagement. For example, expanding vocabulary. That means teachers should pre-teach vocabulary to the student and use context clues and encourage dictionary use in classroom. And improving pronunciation and decoding. That means teachers should use phonics-based instruction to help learners and or students to understand later sound relationship. It also motive to students practice pronunciation through guide reading, read aloud seasons, and phonetic exercise. Building background knowledge. That means in classroom, teacher provide pre-reading discussion like videos or image to introduce the topic, connect reading materials to real life experience. Increasing motivation and interest. That means choose engaging and relevant reading materials based on students' interest. Provide choice in reading selection to give students autonomy. Use grammatical or storylining and interactive activities to make reading enjoyable. And the last one is enhancing attention and concentration.
Once again, a bit disruption.
Incorporate this in
Yes, I'm back. Yeah, Mansoor.
vocabulary and critical thinking by incorporating pre-reading, during reading, and post-reading strategies. Teachers can create an environment where learners actively interact with the text, make connection, and reflect on the materials. So here is my presentation. Thank you all for listening me.
Okay. Thank you, Mansoor. Could you please go back to the slides from the very beginning? One more time, I'd like to have a look. Since we had some disruption, I couldn't focus much. From the very first slide, huh? Go to the first slide. Okay, what is reading? Next. The process of reading. Next, yeah. Difficulties of reading strategies, yeah. Next. Solution. Okay, fine. Mansoor, first of all, your slides are okay, and I found it effective and useful. So I'm giving you, on the slides, I'm giving you 3 out of 3. On criticizing the issues, the problems that you try to criticize, and I think you rightly criticize the way it is, though you fail to give a kind of real life example. This is where it lacks a bit. So I'm giving you 2.5 out of 3 in criticism part. And in case of solution, you have talked about a number of solutions. So could you please go back to the last slide before conclusion? Yeah. You have talked about a number of solutions. The only thing missing was like, so I was expecting that Mansoor, you would be saying that if I teach reading, I will be applying these methods. I will be expanding vocabulary. I will be building background knowledge. So it's like from my perspective, how it feels like from a teacher's perspective. Or maybe you could have said that if somebody becomes a teacher, somebody can use expanding vocabulary technique, improving pronunciation and decoding skills. So something like that. I mean, in your approach, since you are just reading from the script, I understand you have a script in front of you. So you're reading from the script. So that connection was missing. It's a bit more kind of bit of robotic that you were reading from a script. So you fail to connect properly with the audience. So that's the only thing that is missing. By the way, I'm still giving you good marks on your solution part. I'll be giving you 3 out of 4 in this category. So your total marks is 6 plus 2.5. That means 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good job. Now you can stop your slide sharing and the next will be coming, huh? Good job. Okay, so after Mansur Akhtar, Noman, Humaira Sultana Him, Rinthi, Sumaya. Who is talking? Rinthi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rinthi, please go ahead, huh? So open your camera, share your slide, and start your presentation.
আর আমার স্ক্রিন কি শেয়ার হয়েছে?